dancing with my shadow. I always thought the dance challenges on TikTok were harmless fun. That was until one evening when my life took a turn for the bizarre. I had set up my phone in the living room, the familiar mix of anticipation and excitement bubbling within me as I prepared to record. But as I moved, lost in the rhythm, I noticed something strange on the screen. A shadow behind me moved in perfect sync with my steps, except it was always a beat too late. At first, I thought it was a glitch or maybe a delayed reflection, but every time I paused and resumed, the shadow hesitated before catching up, as if it had a mind of its own. The more I watched, the more I realized this was no ordinary shadow. It seemed to grow darker, more defined with each dance video I recorded. The air felt heavier whenever I danced, like a presence was closing in on me. Friends and followers commented on how cool the shadow effect was, but I knew there was no effect. I started to dread the dance challenges, yet I couldn't stop. Something compelled me to continue, to uncover what this shadow wanted. One night, curiosity got the better of me. I decided to confront it. I danced, deliberately stopping to see if it would mimic my movements again. It did, only this time, it didn't stop when I did. The shadow continued, its movements becoming erratic, almost frantic. Panic clawed at my chest when I realized it was no longer following me. It was trying to communicate. My phone buzzed with notifications, but I ignored them, focused entirely on the shadow that seemed to be breaking free from its tether to my own movements. In a moment of clarity, I reached out towards the shadow, my hand trembling. As my fingers neared the screen, the shadow extended its own hand, perfectly mirroring my gesture. When our hands met, an icy chill surged through me, freezing me in place. The lights flickered, and suddenly I was staring at an empty room on the screen. No shadow, no me. I turned to look behind me, and there it was, standing just a step away, no longer bound to mimicry. It was real, and it was here.